Hello there and welcome to my BattleTech Kickstarter unboxing. I'm surrounded by boxes, 8 pretty big boxes. I've been doing some testing on how to do this, so I really wanted to do it stood up, so I'm kind of surrounded by tables where I can place things, and then at least I can hold things up to the camera here. If I'm sat down, because I don't really use the zoom function, I'd feel like you just won't be able to see anything really. So I'm just going to unpack the boxes almost off camera, just in front of me here, and then I'll just show up to the screen. Yeah, I really can't think of any way to do it. Just given the yield of stuff, I think it would just get very, very complex very, very quickly. I'm also paranoid about can you hear me? Okay, I've got the microphone down here, so I'll try to kind of project my voice a little bit. Hopefully you can hear that. So if I keep looking down a little bit, that's why. And then I can just throw the boxes then over here at the other side of the room, so they shouldn't then interfere with the recording or the camera. Right, before I get into it though, just a couple of things. One, I'm not going to obviously do any unboxing of the packages as is today, because it's not the place to do it really. This is just my reaction video to the unboxing. I will though at some juncture I will sit down and go through the the Recon lands and the clan heavy fire star, whatever they call it, and I'll do a more detailed video of that where I'm probably sat down and I can just give my thoughts on the plastics, but that won't be in this particular video. That will come pretty soon though, I'd imagine. I'll probably do it in batches. I'm not just going to do each one separately. I leave that to the professionals. Tom and Aaron may do that at DFA, where they can do the full shebang and get the proper cameras out and stuff. I'm not that kind of audio visual person, as you well know, so I'll do the best I can with that. But I'll probably do all the vehicles in one video, all the the Innisphere mechs in one video. So expect several videos of this over the next few weeks. But this really is just a quantity video. This is just oh my goodness, how much Kickstarter did you buy? Because it's going to be pretty crazy, I think, there's a lot of stuff. Second point, and I'm going to have to say this at the start of the video because I know that most people will switch off after 10 minutes. That's YouTube. I will be giving away basically the equivalency of a battalion of Kickstarter at some point in the very near future, because I will be getting Hatchie's Kickstarter, and I suppose it's Hatchie's to give away, but I'll kind of sort out some format to get that to somebody, because I have got so much here. The one thing I'd say on that, it's not going to be exactly how it comes in the box though, because frankly I want the salvage packs, but I'll basically make that up with an equivalency of what would have probably been a battalion. Might be just under, might be just over, but I'll put in loads of extra swag and stuff, and then I'll post it out to whoever wins. If we do it as some kind of competition, it's going to be free to enter. There's no shenanigans on it. I'll just come up with a format to give that away to one of my lovely viewers. So let's get into this. 1.5 years in the making. Hopefully you can all still hear me. My audio looks good here, so yes, it's still recording. Hopefully it doesn't just switch off. It's all on battery at the moment. Right, trusty X-Acto knife. Let's do this. And this is a relatively lighter box by the looks of it. Right, hang on a second. Okay, this must be Rando box. So we've got in here Battle and Fire Lance. That's one of the vehicle packs. Again, I will show these to the camera, but there's going to be a lot of glare with the lights, and I've got the veneer windows above me as well. So yeah, there you go. We've got a Clan Direct Fire Star. First clan pick of the day. Another Clan Direct Fire Star. That's the one with the Highlander 2 and the Phoenix Hawk, or the Highlander 2C, the Phoenix Hawk 2C, the Rifleman 2C as well, amongst others. And yep, another direct fire star, so that's those 3 there. Ah, okay, interesting. We've got the rando salvage points in here. So these are it's the Savannah Masters and the Visigoth. I think I'll be getting, you get one of these per order, so I think these will be the only 2 in here, I believe. I'll just put those in front of me, actually, it's very small. And, oh, just a couple of salvage points as well. So these are just the Clan Invasion salvage points. I'll probably put salvage there, actually. In fact, no, I'll try to, I don't know if I will be able to do this, but I'll try to move the camera at some point to kind of get the full shebang. Right, so box 1. Push that down. Now, sorry, I know this is pretty awkward for you guys because I'm going to be like to the side of you quite a bit here. So, all right, let's just open this one up. And, ooh, okay, so we've actually got our first Mercenaries box set here. I thought this one felt a bit heavy when I put it on the table. So this is the like the BattleTech logo limited edition. I say limited edition, I think you could just buy them like the standard ones. It's got a different picture on there. That looks great though, it's got a lovely like sheeny finish to it. With all the goodness inside it. It's the first pack that they've ever done that have got like a mixture of mechs and vehicles as well in terms of the like what would be considered like a starter box set. And I think all the new rules are in there for vehicles as well. So I might be doing a video on that at some juncture. Wait, okay, lots of stuff here. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there should be another one there. Yeah. Oh wow, okay, this is a lot of stuff. Right. We have got 3 or 4 BattleTech map packs for Savannah, which I won't be using. They will be getting sold. Or, you know, they'll probably be going to whoever wins my little competition as well, because I don't use paper mats. And there's also and this looks much more interesting actually, there is a urban city one as well. The Savannah one though looks pretty standard though, just in terms of the paper mat. I think they're all paper these. I don't think they're like special material or anything. Don't think so anyway. And here we have got record sheets galore. It's like 4 packs of record sheets. I think everything will generally come in 4s because this is 1 regiment and 3 battalions. These look really nice actually. Just hold those up. They're just basically like, they're mini, well there's like the smaller ones and I think there are some, yeah there are big variants there as well. So I think the smaller ones, that's for the like the starter box set, the basics game, right? And then I think we've got the actual like classic variants there as well. These look gorgeous. I don't use record sheets, I use flex, but they look so much better when they're like in colour, and it's got like the digital mech on the record sheet as well. They look fantastic. I don't know if they did them in the last Kickstarter. I just remember getting like a big booklet of like the old plain white ones. But yeah, that's fantastic though. They look really, really nice. I'm just dumping all the packaging stuff over the edge here. This is interesting. This is, oh wow. This is all falling apart actually. Let me move this down here and I'll unpack it correctly. There we go. So this is it looks like the retail store salvage box. I'm just going to hold this up in a second. Hang on, here we go. Right. It's just awkward. It doesn't have a lid. So here we are. This is 9 of the salvage box Mercenaries. So there you are. I think these are the controversial ones, right? Some of these I think contain vehicles in them and not mechs. There was like an error at the factory. Luckily for me though, I think I only got like a handful of these. I wanted more salvage from the first, well, from the clan invasion. So I think I've got loads of those coming. I think this is probably it for the mercenaries. There might be a couple more. Maybe I got like 11 or something. But these are basically what they sell in the retail stores, right? So you'll see these like on gaming stores that'll be like on the counter or something. Yeah, I'm running out of space already, and I've not even started. It could be interesting. Right. Next up, then we have got Cavalry stars, clan Cavalry stars. I think 3 of these. Yeah. So that's got the Jenna 2C, the Shadowhawk 2C. Looks nice. It's a small Shadowhawk. I think the Shadowhawk 2C is only 40 tons, is it? So it's either 40 or 45 tons. So it's quite a bit lighter than the regular, the old school Shadowhawk. Very nice. The clan mechs look superb, actually. They're really, really well done. See what we get when we get to the inner sphere, though. Hopefully that's equally as good quality. And we have some books. Look. Okay. Oh, these are quite nifty. It's there's 4 of them. The Sun Tzu, The Art of War, translated and annotated by Jamie Wolf. They're quite nice, though. They're in a really nice, it's like a material. It's like a flexible material cover. They're very, very good quality. There's like presuming they're Chinese characters. They might be, yeah, Sun Tzu was Chinese, right? So they would be Chinese. And then it's got like his notes, like his teenage angsty self notes along the side, which is quite funny. I've never read Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Obviously, it's a bestseller. Read by old despots throughout the world. So then I'll definitely be giving one of those away when I do my little like Kickstarter giveaway later on. Right, that's 2 down, 6 to go. Next box. Ooh, hello, vehicles. Right, we've got, first up, we got the Legendary Mech Commanders 3 boxes. These are the Bounty Hunter boxes. So it's got Griffin. It looks like they're all different variants for sure. So you've got like a Marauder here that doesn't have the AC weapon on its head. You've got a weird variant of the Mad Cat. It looks like it's got LRM. What are they? I always thought the Bounty Hunter. Sorry, I should show this to you really, shouldn't I? I always thought that the Bounty Hunter Mad Cat had no ears, but there it is, plain as day, with big LRMs on it. I thought it had stripped those off, but there's obviously a different variant. Loki 2 in there as well. A weird variant of the Warhammer. They look interesting. I'm going to be really quite interested to go through those. Nice. Yeah, great stuff. What else have we got here? We've got more vehicles then. So this is the Battle and Fire Lances. Actually, I'll bring, because the first box that I did was really random. Yeah, that must have been where they just threw all the extra stuff they couldn't get in the other boxes. So this came out of the first box. So this is 3 packs of Battle and Fire Lance. These are the ones with the SRMs and the LRM carriers. Yes, and I think as well you get like different tops, don't you? For the you can turn all the LRM and the SRMs into you can have 4 variants of the LRM carrier if you want to, or 4 variants of the SRM. Nice. What next? Okay. We've got 2 Inner Sphere Recon Lances. No, I've got loads of them, so I'll set them aside because I think they'll be in another box. We can talk. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Right. Here we are. Now we're in serious territory. These are the Clan Invasion salvage box packs, of which there are 9. Again, these are just like the mercenary ones, but my mercenary one didn't have a top for some reason. These do. These have like a nice little cozy lid. So we've got one. Whoops. Okay, there you go. The dangers of live recording. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. Trying to knock the camera over again. So that's a lot of salvage. That's a hell of a lot of salvage. There's not much to say about them. They're all the same. They obviously all contain different. Well, you might get the same of every mech if you're really unlucky, but these ones should be okay. I think these just contain regular old mechs from the last Kickstarter, and I wanted loads of these because obviously you had such more variety in the last Kickstarter than you do on this one. And a lot of my like favourite mechs are in there, you know, like things like the Orion, stuff like that. In the Mercenaries Kickstarter, it was kind of the, for want of a better term, like the best of the rest, and a lot of the derpier mechs. So I just felt like I'd do better with more of the Clan Invasion salvage boxes. And that's it from that box. That was a big one. Right, next up, I really am like, you probably will have many incidents with the camera or the microphone as we go through this. Ah, yes, okay, good. So it looks like here we have got the Recon boxes. So there were 2 in the other pack. So let's, oh, actually, wait a minute, let me sort all these out. So we've got Pursuit Lances, Recon Lance, we've got Recon Lance, we've got Recon Lance. I'll show these to the camera in a second. Pursuit Lance, more Pursuit Lance, it's a lot of plastic. Oh, this will be a lifetime of painting, I think, for my sins. So yeah, it looks like it's like 6. There you go, count them, 6 Recon Lances. This is the Oscar, the Firestarter, the Javelin, and I think the Spectre, if I remember rightly. Now we've got the Pursuit Lance. This is what's the Dervish, the Cicada, the Clint, and the Hermes 2. There you go. If you can see that. You can, there's so much sheen on there. Anyway, yeah, they look great actually. We've seen a lot of these from like little promo pieces that Catalyst have put out obviously over the last couple of years. So we've had like there's, you know, at conventions there's been lots of like pictures of these around, which is nice. Oh, we've got another Mercenaries pack. Where shall I put you? Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Nice, that's the second one. I think there are 2 more of those, but they will be the regular ones. That's the Chevron version. I think I got 2 of the Chevron and 2 of the regular pack. There's some beautiful stuff in here, by the way. Prepare to watch a middle-aged man have a religious experience. First up, we've got the Union class dropship, or the scaled Union class map scale dropship. Sorry, this is something that I think Ironwind have done in the past, but Catalyst, I think, allowed people to get it on this Kickstarter because I think the proceeds of the sales of these went to somebody who needed medical care, I believe. I think there's another one as well somewhere in this miasma of plastic, but that's the smaller one. That's the Union class one. Obviously not to scale technically, but you know, the nice features to have. You know, like on a battlefield, if you've kind of got like an in the distance bit of the map or something, you can put like one on a hill, and it gives like a nice ambience to the setting. But realistically, like you can't use it as it's not to scale, right? So it looks a bit weird on the map if you're doing it for that. I do have to scale dropships, but only for leopards and broadswords. Next up then, these are amazing. So we've got patches. We've got the St. Ives patch, that's glorious, with the white horse. I've got the Karita patch. And then we've got, and these will be going on my display, we've got the Somerset Strikers and the Jade Falcon patch. These will be going where, if you know my office setup, and I've got the old like Tyco toys in the background there, I'll be putting these on that display somewhere next to their relative forces. But yeah, look at, oh my god, the Somerset Strikers patch, it's so good. Right, next then we've got Challenge Coin galore. Oh my days. Okay, right. Are you ready for this? There's quite a few of these. So we have got Waco Rangers challenge coin. St. Ives challenge coin. Blackthorns challenge coin. Torian challenge coin. Magistracy of Canopus challenge coin, I think that is. The Avanti Angels, that's amazing. The Avanti Angels challenge coin, like the thread detail on the sun, that must have been so difficult to do. And finally, certainly not least but last, the Somerset Strikers battle challenge coin. I have got all the Somerset Strikers stuff you could get. There are dice in here somewhere as well, and that's the full collection for the Somerset Strikers. And speaking of the Somerset Strikers, again, this is history, right? You are witnessing a middle-aged atheist having a religious experience for all the world to see. The Somerset Strikers box sets. Wow, that Mauler is a big boy. I'm getting slightly emotional. Like this is like 30 plus years in the making. This is the thing that really kind of got me into BattleTech. It's a wonderful, wonderful product. Well done. I think I bought Hatchie one of these as well in a Kickstarter. So now I'm not probably going to give that away. I'll probably use 2 of these for my forces, and then I'll just probably keep one on my shelf somewhere. Just unpacked, you know, in its packaging, because Somerset Strikers. Lovely stuff. Right. I'm just going to have a bit of a shuffle round here. I'm not to knock you over again. Right, next box. Oh, this is pretty light. Get the old knife. And what do we have here, pray tell? Well, we've got security lances. Okay, let me try and put all these to one side. This looks like very heavy on the old box sets. So I'm just going to try and put the... Oh, it's heavy recon. Okay, so we've got heavy recon. Heavy recon. I got at least like 6, I think, of each of these. Some of them there are... I think in this Kickstarter actually it will be a max of 6, but I think with Hatchie's Kickstarter it gets me up to considerably more. Heavy recon, heavy recon. Oh, there's so much in here. Right. Innisphere security lance. So that, I'll hold this all up to the camera, don't worry. Heavy recon. Heavy recon. Just checking all my audio is working down there. Hopefully I've not gone blank. That would be supremely annoying if all the audio cut out. Right, so yes, it might be 4 for some of these boxes as well. So this is the Innisphere security lance, of which there are 4. And this is, it's the Scorpion, the Jägermech, looks like the Assassin, and the Clint. I think that's the Clint. We'll look at the back. No, it's the Whitworth. Of course it's the Whitworth. Right. Let me just hold... And it's not... No, sorry, it's the Vulcan, not the Assassin. There's a lot of sheen from the lights. It's quite difficult to see. So I'll say that again. It's the Scorpion, the Jägermech, the Vulcan and the Whitworth. They look lovely. Scorpion looks really nice, actually. Very, very cool. And what's this then? Right, so we've then got 6. Ooh. Count that, 6. There you go. Of the Innisphere Heavy Recon Lance. And this is, it's the Charger, the Ostrock, the Merlin, and the Assassin. Of course, that's the Assassin, yeah. That looks really nice. The Charger in particular looks very, very fun. It's got like a big giant head. Again, you can't really see much. I will, at some juncture, record this correctly, though, so that you can see everything. and I will unpackage it basically. Right, we've got here rifle and command lances. More vehicles, more vehicle goodness. So we've got here, it looks like a bulldog. It's that weird thing with the big AC-20 on it, which is called the Hetzer. What else have we got in here? Von Luckner and a Sturmfuhrer. The tanks look absolutely mad good. That is very, very impressive. The detail on these things is just astronomical. Wow. That might be it for that box. 3 more to go. Oh, no, sorry, there were 2 things in there I wanted to discuss last. The other books. So we have got here the BattleTech Legends hard book. I think this came as like an additional feature. I don't think I had to buy this. I think it comes in the... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, do you know, I've seen this because I've got the digital version of this. This is gorgeous. Flicked right through there to Rhonda Snod. Look at the quality on that. That is absolutely amazing. Oh, this is like hours and hours of fun. Like I said, I've been through the actual... I think I did a video on it actually, like a digital content video. But having the hard copy is obviously different gravy, as we say in Britain. Oh, this is just incredible. Wow. Whoa. That's impressive. And then we've got the real deal here in terms of the books. This is the one that I think most people have been waiting for. The BattleTech Universe book. Now, I got the cheap version. I think this retails at about $50. Yep, $50. You could though get a special limited edition version that had all kinds of like overlay pictures and interesting things going on. It's the same content, it's just that version is incredibly like sophisticated. This is obviously just a regular book, but it's still, oh my god, it's so good. Like the artwork in it alone. I think a lot of the artwork on here as well is from Eldonius Rex, who did this t-shirt. By the way, shout out to this t-shirt with the Star Trek crossover. If you can't read it, it says Steiner and Allard at Tycross, Falcons when the rocks fell. If you get that, you get that. Oh, whoa, the artwork in here though. There's like schematics and look at that. I think that might be one of the things where if you get the legendary pack, you get like it's like an overlay where you can like, it gives you like the, you know, like the different layers of the mech from like the armor through to the, like the myoma through to the, like where the, you know, the functional equipment right at the kind of skeletal level of the mech. So yeah, whoa. It's just, and this is like just a full like synopsis of all the forces, all the different like eras of BattleTech as well look to be in here. It's huge. A full section on Mercenaries. Wow, oh my god, look at that. Starts obviously with the Dragoons. Goes on though, there's things like you've got the Eridani Lighthorse, just like a section on each of the each of the major mercenary outfits. Yeah, amazing. Quality on that though. I love it as well that like all the books that they now do as standard, so like they all fit. You can actually see them behind me there. There, that's a lot of my BattleTech books there, but they're all kind of the same size, which is really nice if you've got like a shelf collection. It's obviously they've redone it all over the last few years, so the regular versions from back in the, you know, in the 80s and 90s, they're different formats, but the new ones that they're putting out, they're usually in hardback. In fact, I don't think I've seen them do like, you know, in terms of like the actual tabletop war game, I don't think I've seen anything in softback. I think it's all in hardback, which is great. Bit more pricey, but well worth it, because if you're using like tabletop war gaming stuff anyway, it gets thrown around. Ooh, okay, we've got a box in a box here. Well, this is box in a box, very special. Got to open this first. It's like Christmas morning. What are you? Oh, it's the Timberwolf. Like, that's huge. Look at the size of that thing. Wow. I've actually had an idea what to do with these. God, the detail on that's amazing. I'm going to do them as like ornamental statues for my tabletop. So, you know, like if you're playing against a clan player and it's like a clan base or something, just like a really, like a ginormous Timberwolf statue somewhere. I'll be getting another one of these as well, I think, from Hatchie's Kickstarter, but I want a pair, and I'm going to paint them up as like famous Timberwolf mech warriors, because I mean you'll be able to paint these like the detail. Oh my! Like the detail you'll be able to get on these is amazing, obviously, because they're like 4 times bigger than the regular plastics. Wow. Oh, and we got the bigger dropship here. So sorry, I think I knocked the mic then. This is the Overlord class map scale dropship. Now, technically, you might be able to use that to scale, possibly on tabletop with the current plastics. I'd be comfortable doing that. I certainly wouldn't be comfortable with the little one. That's way too small. I mean, that might get like half a mech in there. Or maybe you could like do your own in-universe thing where that one carries vehicles and that one carries mechs or something. If you bothered about scale, which I am, I'm a bit of a pedantic scale monster. Right, we've got here. Oh, we got this. These are something that I've bought separately. Snod's Irregulars box set there, and the Proliferation Cycle. I've already got these actually. I bought them at the time, so I didn't think we'd. I thought very stupidly that I'd get the Kickstarter before they went to market in Europe, and they went to market like a year ago. So, yeah. And yes, the final 2 box sets then. This is the Mercenaries pack. This is the regular version, not the Chevron one. So there you are. That's the final 2 there. Ooh. I think that's everything in that box. Final 2, guys. Nearly there. Nearly home. This is a light one. Sure what this one contains. I think a lot of the plastics look like they are there. I think this will probably contain some more box sets. I think there's like the objective packs that I'm getting. Oh yeah, exactly that. It's just full of which they're quite light, right? It's the books and the big box sets that makes things heavy, not the little force packs. Right, Inner Sphere Assault Lance, Inner Sphere Assault Lance. Inner Sphere Assault Lance, Inner Sphere Assault Lance. I think there's 6 of these. Oh, actually there's 5. Yeah. Inner Sphere Assault Lance. This is the Pillager, the Goliath, the Shogun, and the Hoplite. The Goliath looks very straight-legged. First thing that I noticed there. Pillager looks pretty cool. The Shogun looks very nice. Yeah, the Shogun looks really cool actually. And there are, let's get these counted, 5 of those. Put those over there. Oh, then we've got the Assault and Cav Lances. I think there should be 2 of these. This is the Shrek PPC carrier and the Demolisher, amongst other things. What else is in there? The Pegasus hover tank and the Condor hover tank as well. 2 of those. I may have got more of those. They might be in the next box. I am unsure. And the objectives patch, which is farcically big. Oh my god. There's only like 4 units in there, and they put it in one of the big box sets. I guess it's just easier for, like when they're selling it at retail, it's easier for them to do that. This contains, just from going. I've looked at the backs, can't remember from memory. Yes, it's the mobile headquarters, the MASH vehicle, long tom artillery, and that's it. The long tom is actually 2 pieces that fit together. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. I think it's like it's the gun piece, which you can see there, maybe, yeah, and the bit where they keep the ammo there at the back. I think I only got 2 objective packs as well. Right. Final straight chaps and ladies. If Hatch is watching, I think she's probably the only lady watcher. Final box. What have we got there? That's my delivery receipt in the final box. Interesting. Right. Yes. Okay, this is actually a good box. There's lots of good stuff in here. So, first thing, dice tray. I just got the regular, chevron dice tray. I know probably the most boring one of the lot, but probably should have, I don't know if you could get it, I should have probably got the Somerset Strikers one, given that all the other stuff is the Somerset Strikers. I've got the challenge pack and the patch and everything. We've got Encounters, which is BattleTech dice and card game or something. I think DFA did a playthrough of this. I think didn't it accidentally get released at Barnes and Noble. I think from memory something like that happened. That's good. I love a rando boardy, cardy, dicey type game, so that's nice. There's loads of stuff in here. Right, we've got 3 Inner Sphere battle armor platoons. 1, 2, 3. They look tiny. I mean, it is battle armor. They just look particularly tiny. I think they're considerably smaller than the elemental packs. Got to say, not a fan of these. I knew what we were getting. They're just all the same pose, and it does get to a point with these where I think, you're better actually with the metals. Like, the metals you can do more interesting things with. I think if they're going to go down the line of doing lots of different kind of power armors, they need to give it some variety. Yes, it's easier to paint. Yes, it's more convenient, but I don't know. I just find them a bit meh. I'm using them. I will certainly be putting them into my forces. It's just that I've got so much of the metal stuff when it comes to elemental power armor and stuff. Why bother? We've got here heavy battle and sweep lances. This is it's that weird one, isn't it? With the 3 AC2. So the pike, the pattern tank, the J. Edgar hover, and the Drillson's great heavy hover tank. I think just 2 of those, I believe. I think these were the additional ones on the stretch goals, weren't they? So probably didn't get 2. Probably only got 2 of those. Building a small tower here, by the way. Next up, we have got the Legendary Mech Warriors 2 box set. This is interesting. This has got a Marauder, a Caesar, a what's that? Is it Devastator, sorry. It's got that weird Kellhound tank in there, and it's got Jeremiah Roses of Blackthorn's fame. He's got his variant of the Charger in here, which has got the LRM-20 on there, I believe. It's a much more powerful variant of the Charger than the regular Charger, which is probably the worst mech in BattleTech, but not Jeremiah Rose's version. This is quite good. Next up then, I have a feeling I might have missed the dice. They're probably stuck in a group of packaging peanuts somewhere. So I'll have to go through. I'm not going to. That's fine. I mean, to be honest, I only got the Somerset Strikers dice and just like the regular ones that you get, which are just like the BattleTech dice. So I'll have to go back and look for those. Hopefully they're in here. But for now, we've got Recon and whoa, these look incredible. This is the one, with the attack helicopters. Wow, okay, yes. So we have got the Recon and Hunter Lances. We've got the Warrior H7 attack helicopters, 2 Behemoths, 2 Ontos, and 2 Skulkers as well. I think that might be my favourite pack. Oh, those helicopters though. It's just incredible. I think you've got options to put them on sprues, but I like it how they've done that, because I would like to spray paint them separately. Otherwise, the sprue that you get will get spray painted as, not sprue, I don't know what you call it, it's like the little stick that it sits on. You can then keep that separate, and then assemble it all when you've painted everything. Otherwise, you end up spray painting that transparent thing, and it kind of defeats the point of it. Are you going to fall over? No, you should be all right. Okay. And finally, and then we're done, and I'll have to go and rummage through all this packaging to try and find them for the dice. We have got the Blood Asp. 3 of them. These are fantastic. These look glorious. In fact, I might, just as a treat, just very quickly unbox one of them. Let's have a look. Oh yes, look at you. Oh wow, very big boy. In comparative terms though, that's the scale to the Madcap special that you get. Which isn't obviously tabletop applicable. Although they may at one point like actually do, I don't know, whatever millimetre that would be. That's obviously 6mm. I'm not sure what that would translate as. But then you think about it, you could get like elementals like that big, which would obviously be like much more details and proper infantry. Excuse me. So they may do something like that one day. Although I wouldn't be playing it because I've put too much investment into my 6mm game. But this mech in particular, I love. The Blood Asp, because I think it first makes its appearance in Mech Commander 2, which is one of my favourite like BattleTech things of all time. It's one of like the very last mechs that you can get access to. You can see that the Gauss rifles on it look amazing. It's like very much like, I don't know if that will focus in if my head's in the way. But yeah, the Gauss rifle, it looks very, very different from regular. I think it is a Gauss rifle, right? I could be wrong there. Yeah, maybe don't take my word for that. I'll have to look into it. I just remember potentially putting Gauss rifles on there on Mech Commander 2. But they look very, very different. Whatever they are, like it's a new like style of like gun that they've done. Usually a regular. And now I'm thinking about it, I don't think it might be like a pulse laser or something. But the regular Gauss rifle has got that like weird like triangle. It looks odd. It looks very, very odd comparatively speaking to like the rest of the guns that you get in BattleTech. Because obviously the Gauss rifle is like, it slings basically a slug powered by like electronic magnet force. But I need to go look at what they are. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. We can talk about that in the next video when I have a proper look at it. And that's it, apart from the dice, which are hopefully just hidden away somewhere amidst all this detritus. Final. There you go. That's the. There it is. The mountain of. Stuff. There's also lots of stuff here as well, like the salvage points and stuff, but obviously not going to start swanning around the room, otherwise I'll end up tipping everything over again. But that's pretty glorious. Delighted with that. Apart from the dice, which I'm pretty sure are just going to be hidden somewhere at the bottom of a box. That looks right to me. When I was going through it, I was like, oh yeah, 4 of these, 6 of these, 5 of these. That does look correct. Massive kudos as well to the logistics company. I hope you all get the same experience I did, which was and DHL as well. Like turned up this morning at like 9 o'clock, which is like super, super helpful. If not, if they'd have come like late this afternoon, I'd have had to like postpone this unboxing, because obviously doing it when it's light is far more preferable, because I've got all the garden light and the, it's actually a really rainy, miserable day today, but generally speaking, much better to record in the light, so I've been able to do that. That was super enjoyable. Keep an eye out for the remainder of these unboxings, where I'll actually go through these packs and just give my little review on the plastics, and then also I will give away some of this, not decided what, and it depends when Hatchie's Kickstarter comes. Anyway, on that bombshell, very happy geek, very, very happy with my crossover Star Trek t-shirt and surrounded by my Somerset Strikers paraphernalia. Life is good. Thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully catch you again next time.